You're going to have another shot with your ex again. And I don't care how much you don't believe me, how real it feels right now that you're done for good. You're going to have another shot. And how can I say that? Because I'm somebody that talks to 10 people a day. And I know the breakup stories. And I know intimately how shit works. Hey, I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And just about every single day, I talk to about 10 people a day. And, you would not believe the amount of times that people can split up and come back together, even within individual stories. Just about, a fraction of the people I talk to will have, 3 or 4 breakups within the course of their own story. And yet every single time, they come to me and it feels real. It feels like it's final. The reason why it feels final is because right now you have no chance. If your ex is saying something to you like, hey, we're done for good, I never want to talk to you again, or if they've just ran off with some other person, some other guy or some other girl, whatever, you know that the way things are right now, you don't have a shot. And it's really true. You don't have a shot right now. But reality is very, very, very dynamic. I kind of view living your life, once you hit kind of like a certain level of awareness about what's going on in the way that the world works, you get to live your life in this way where you're kind of authoring your story in real time. Now, you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do, not ethically anyway, right? So your ex has some say in the matter, but you have a lot of influence over the way your life goes by being aware and the choices that you make in each individual moment. Once you educate yourself on the principles of attraction, how to raise your standing with somebody versus, what you would do that would otherwise lower it, right? Making the right choices in real time to have an effect on your ex. Every 3 to 6 months, you have another chance with your ex. How do I know that? Because when we start looking at people's attachment styles, the reasons why people break up with you prematurely, right? The things that play into the communication breakdown and people's trauma from the past, all this kind of stuff, the stuff that gets in the way of relationships working out. These problems only cause people to be closed off to you, typically for that amount of time, somewhere between 3 and 6 months. Now, if you stay the same exact person that they broke up with, yeah, chances are 3 to 6 months later, you're not going to have another chance. Okay. And if you act the same way, if you get right back into the old problems, you don't know how to interact with them the same way that you did in the beginning when you got them to begin with, yeah, you're going to have a really hard shot. And these are the ways that people usually mess up their chance, because they go right back into a talk or ask to get back together right away, this kind of thing. But I'm just telling you, somebody that deals with this all the time,